Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria, where we are currently gearing up to fight Russia. It should be a pretty easy fight, all things considered. We'll see how many fronts open up. That'll be very interesting, especially with this up here. I'm not sure how that'll go, but we definitely know that we want to take Perm back, right? This is not Perm. We know that we want to take Perm back, and we'll need to carve a path up there. Indeed. So something like these states here, this state, and Perm, for sure. I'd like to carve a line and cut Russia in half. That would be ideal. We'll see how that ends up going. We're still truced for a little bit here, and we do have quite a lot of munitions plants and arms industries being worked on. Oil was just discovered in Shenzhen. Okay, cool. We will definitely encourage that trend, and we will build these, but I'm not going to build it at the top of the queue right now. Oil isn't a huge priority for us, but we will queue it up. We'll work our way through that, and we know that we need arms and munitions plants. I'm wondering right now, what do we have for expensive military goods right now? Rubber? And this is unproductive. Okay, sure. We have some insufficient taxation capacity, but remarkably, none of this is considered expensive right now. I think that will change. Our GDP did dip back down a little bit. Now it's gone back up. Those sorts of fluctuations are to be expected. I do want to get some government administrations going here. This shouldn't slow us down altogether too much. So I do want to... We have 0 labor here. Wow. Okay. That's different. All of this looks good, to be honest. I think we'll just let that go for the time being. We'll get these government administrations built, but the munitions plants are what we really need to get online right now. Munitions plants and arms industries. We are gearing up for this war, which will be launching in about 3 months. So that'll be launching at about the same time that we have our first round of these done. About. I think slightly before. Now, we are running a pretty big deficit right now. That's acceptable. We can always turn our taxes back up, remember, and that is indeed the plan once we get this going. So that'll be the idea here, and munitions plants and arms industries will cut down on our costs. So that's good. We can hold out here for about another 3 weeks before we run out of gold reserves, so that's fine. No major issues there. We should have about 1 week worth left. Okay, so we're going to raise our taxes a little bit from here. We're going to go up to high taxes, putting us back into the positives. That will go away after a while. Revolutionary Spain, huh? Oh my. Have fun with that one, Spain. Okay, well, we're going to be fighting Russia very, very soon. Very soon indeed. Pneumatic tools were just unlocked. That's very, very good. That gives us additional construction sector building throughput and building hardwood output. Beyond there, what do we want to go for? Arc welding? I mean, that's going to create us economic problems, but it's 10 years out. I don't think we should do that. Yeah, I think we should hold off on that for the moment. We may want to consider a military tech here. Like, for example, trench works. That's 4 years out. Bolt-action rifles are 4 years out as well. We may want to grab political agitation for the Boxer Rebellion. That's only 33 months. I think for now we'll do that. So that will allow the Boxer Rebellion to happen. Oil has been discovered in Shenzhen again, and we can get these queued up. Again, not at the top of the queue. It's not a high priority at this moment. Our truce with Russia should be up any time now. Is it up now? 15 March. 10 more days. Okay. Are we going to instantly declare? Probably. So 13, 14, and 15. Our truce is now up. So we can attack Russia. If we were to do so, we would have our primary war goal probably be this. Get rid of this little exclave of theirs. So, Russia, Grand Duchy of Finland, Mexico, and Ordazuz, that should be okay. It should be fine. So we'll confirm that, and we'll get that going. Then, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to add an additional war goal here. I want to conquer the state of let's see, I want this state. And that would be this. Cool. We'll put that in there. We will add in, of course, what other state do we want? We want, checking through here. Well, we know we want perm. We'll put that in there. That's a lot of infamy. Okay. We will add in, yeah, that's 35 infamy each. So we want this, and we want what? We wanted, I think, this. Yes. There we go. So that's all looking okay. We have 20 maneuvers remaining. So we should probably add, like, this one to the primary in case they back down. And we'll call that good. Now, how many fronts do we have? We see 5 fronts. Okay, that looks reasonably fine. I want to check in on our infamy. Yeah, we are a pariah at 135. That's slightly upsetting, but not super shocking. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to mobilize this guy. We'll go advance out over here. We'll mobilize this guy and go advance over here. We'll mobilize this guy and head over here in advance. We will mobilize this guy heading over here, but we actually can't reach this front. Okay, so we can't go out here. So for now, it would just be these 3 fronts. We should probably do like we did previously and start a naval invasion out over here, but we're not at war yet, so we can't get that started. But we will definitely be looking to do something like that. Now, for the moment, I'm not going to bump up our military wages. We'll get there. And is anybody going to actually do anything about this? We're a pariah, but we're ludicrously strong. I feel like there's nothing anyone can do about it. Spain rivaled us, sure. Not that we care. Italy expelled our diplomats, sure. North German Federation did too, and France. Great Britain declared rival. Yeah, they're going to be upset at us because we're a pariah. But can they actually do anything? I doubt it. That's the thing. So we're letting our notoriety tick down. It's going down by 0.12 per week. Okay. That's fine. And we'll just let that slowly tick on down. Yeah, Austria-Hungary's embargoing us. They'll do economic stuff, sure. I doubt they'll actually do anything, though. So we finish up those munitions plants, and that is a big boon for us financially. Arms industries are going to be underway here, and we've got a lot of arms industries and munitions plants still queued up here. We should have those done fairly soon, though, all things considered. So we're letting this tick on through. And Mexico has joined this. We knew that they would. I don't think anyone else is actually going to join this for the time being. So that's looking good. And we are eventually going to bump up our military wages here. That's going to be 427k. Noted. We've got some time here to finish up some arms industries. And that'll be great. We are currently not working on our other munitions plants. Okay. Absolutely noted. So what are our military goods costs? Mostly ammunition? Okay. That's fine. Cool. So this appears to be going reasonably well. We are actually holding out over here. For now, anyway. We'll see how that goes. And it looks like nobody's going to join against Russia here. Beautiful. So yeah, only Mexico joins. That is exactly what we wanted to see. We're working on getting all of these arms industries done. By the time the war breaks out, some of them will be. Certainly not all. But that's okay. So that's looking good. We're going to have to work on eventually railroads, almost certainly. And this is about to break out here. Let's crank up our military wages budget here. That does put us slightly negative financially. And there's war with Russia breaking out. Fantastic. So, I'm going to mobilize a few more of these, and we're going to send them over here. I'm going to send 2 to each front that we can reach right now. There we go. And we cannot reach these fronts, correct? Correct. So I'm going to mobilize this guy for now, and we're going to go run a naval invasion out over here in Kamchatka. So that was going to be Tung Chung, who was going to do that. Cool. Hello, pause menu. So we'll send them out over this way. Ooh, the game just suddenly became, like, tremendously laggy. Okay, now it's better. Cool. Disease among the wounded, minus 20% recovery rate. Arguably, we don't care about that. So that's fine. How are our battles doing? We're winning this hilariously. We're losing this. I'm not super shocked about that. And this we're winning, and this we're winning. So yeah, it's once again the Mexican troops that we're having a bit of problems with. I'm not super concerned about that. I'm going to advance this guy out over this way. He'll arrive there, and we'll just send in more reinforcements over on that side. It should be okay for now. Cool. So we're going to have this naval invasion landing here. We're going to launch another one up in Alaska, of course. And eventually we might deal with Mexico. I don't know. I feel like we're doing okay here. I really, really do. A good vintage. Cool. We'll take the building wine output. Absolutely. That'll be great. Now, awkwardness is ensuing out over here. We are winning this, but I don't expect that to last forever. We do need to punch our way through here, right? And that'll take some time. This we're struggling with. Once again, it's the Mexican troops on this long front. Not shocker there. The U.S. rivaled us. Not a shocker there either. All we need to do right now is let our infamy drop, and that'll be fine. I don't think anybody's actually going to do anything. With our power level, I highly doubt it. So are we losing this battle? Yeah. I mean, 17 versus 13, it's not hugely shocking. Once we get these fronts wrapped up, things will be a little bit better for us, but we want to open up additional fronts out over this way. That will absolutely be vital. Yeah, we need to conquer all of those locations. And neither of us can go below 0, so for now, this is fine. We'll just continue to push through here. This will not be a problem. If we get better rolls out over here on our numbers, we might be a little bit better off. But this is going to be wrapping up very, very easily. And we've got this going on over here. Fantastic. So now we're going to send these guys over to do a naval invasion of Alaska. And we're going to send... Who are we going to send for that? Was that you? No, you're up there. We need to mobilize this guy. And he will get sent to invade Alaska. Okay, and that was... Who was that I just mobilized? Hang on. I know there's somebody here somewhere. Advancing, advancing. Am I very dumb? I might be very dumb. I mean, I know I'm fairly dumb, but there we go. Sure, it's this guy. I'm incredibly dumb. It's Hu Ting. Okay, so now that we know this, we can do a naval invasion of Alaska with Hu Ting. Okay, there we go. And we may even start one of Mexico, but I kind of think we just want to force Mexico out of this, is my guess. I think they have pretty high tech compared to us, is my current theory. I don't know that for a fact, though. So we are running a bit of a deficit here. That's not a shocker. We can always pause our construction or further raise taxes. I would rather not do that. Let's get these arms industries built. They're going to be wrapping up pretty soon here. And then all of these munitions plants should be building nearly simultaneously once these do wrap up. So that should be pretty decent. And we're definitely winning this war. There's no doubt about that. We're continuing to push through over here. It's taking some time, but we're getting our occupations growing. And we're going to get Alaska taken over quite soon here as well. So this is looking good with the exception of this front. This front is problematic for us, and it's pretty much because of Mexico. So my question is, why is Mexico so strong in the defense in comparison to Russia? It has to be a tech thing, right? It has to be. I'm pretty sure it's probably a tech thing. So we're launching our invasion of Alaska right now. And that's looking good. Cool. We've just about punched up to this front, and there we go. We've linked up this front. Fantastic. So they never managed to occupy this area. I love it. We've seized a beachhead on Alaska, and that is underway. I'm going to mobilize this guy and send him out to help out in Alaska. We do have an available front there. And we have some available fronts over here as well. We may want to consider getting another general, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to recruit this guy. We'll promote him right on up. There we go. And we'll mobilize you and send you down to here. Cool. I just don't want that to be going on. Overall, that looks fine. How are we doing on this front? Still losing, although it's getting a lot better. 97 to 99. That is definitely an improvement. But we are still losing on that front. And overall, we should be punching through. Actually, we're not punching through here. 74 to 96, but this is just not great over here right now. Okay, that's fine. We'll get there. It's just a matter of throwing more resources at it. No real problem there. We should be arriving here in 34 days. These guys are not actually advancing, so it's not technically a problem. And we'll just continue punching through Alaska. And this is looking good. We've got a lot of good fronts going on here. And yeah, our relations here are poor. I'm going to stop damaging relations there. For the time being, we're focused on our Russia fight. And that's fine. Our munitions plants are being worked on. I do want to check in real quick on our railway situation. Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit here. Like that. Okay, we'll get those railways underway. There's a number of them being built, but we've also got all these munitions plants being built. So that'll all take some time. Beautiful. I do think that we should raise our taxes up here so that we aren't going too far into debt. Philosophical pragmatism has been unlocked. Not that we care about that, really. That's fairly irrelevant. And we're just punching our way through here at this point. Like, it's completely fine. Alaska is falling, as is Siberia. Our major problem here is here, right? That's the major issue. And, I mean, this battle is still problematic as well. But I think that's only a singular battle problem. I don't think that's an overall issue. 10% recovery rate or malaria prevention? We'll take the malaria prevention. Look at these unemployment numbers. We've got some people we can lose. I like it. So that's looking fine. We're making a good amount of money right now. We're going to have our debt paid off, not this week, but next. Nobody's over at these fronts. Let's move you on over. I don't know why they left these fronts, but whatever. I'm also going to move you over here. There we go. We'll get them moved around a bit. That'll be fine. As I said, we're winning this war, but currently we cannot reduce them below 0 until we have Perm, Earl, and Ekmalinsk fully covered here. So, we do need to set up some strategic objectives here. This is one. And we can't actually have any more. So for right now, that is our strategic objective, is taking that over. Cool. Obviously, we win this battle. No doubt about that. This battle is more awkward for us. Who is this? Finland? Okay. Yeah, this offense is pretty low. Our commander is romantic and we've got poor visibility. That's a big part of it. Okay, so bad weather over there is what's causing that mostly. So that sounds good. We're, of course, going to have Alaska fully taken over very soon here. Oil has been discovered again, and we're going to continue to build the oil rigs. But those are not a high priority. We want to get these railways done as the highest priority, and then the munitions plants, of course. All of that is looking good. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we've still got that issue going on. This is moving very slowly. Oh, we're on speed 1. When did that happen? Okay, let's crank that back up to speed 5. No wonder things are feeling really slow all of a sudden. Yeah, we'll encourage that trend. Okay, now that things are back on speed 5, I must have accidentally hit 1 here at some point like that. Okay, exciting. That would definitely cause some problems. So we're about to show up over here. And our GDP is holding at 1.1 billion. How are we doing compared to the others? We're 200 million ahead of France right now. Okay, that's looking solid. No real problem there whatsoever. And we are winning this war, despite a few awkward battles here and there. Yeah, this is definitely winning. Mexico's actually out of the war. Beautiful. So now that Mexico is out of the war, we're just going to start steamrolling from here. That's going to be the idea. So this is our current strategic objective. Noted. That's fine. We're just going to continue punching through here. But yeah, now that Mexico's out of here, this is going to go way, way quicker. So that's looking good. Our tech is not the best, that's for sure. We've not really focused too much on military tech. But it's going okay. We, at this point, are still working on these munitions plants, although we're getting fairly close to having them done. Fairly close. And we're working on a bunch of these railways still. Those are getting close as well. We have a Kazakh succession going on here. That's these guys. Really weird timing. Okay. Well, we can actually stop that. That's not a problem. We have a couple of idle generals right now, and this is not going to be a big deal. Opium addiction. Perhaps we can treat this as a medical matter. Indeed. So we're wrapping up our war with Russia, right? And we've got this Kazakh succession going on here. We'll deal with it. Is that going to bump up our fragile unity? I'm not sure. That'll be interesting. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. This is going to happen very, very soon. Yeah, we don't care about this. So this secession is going to happen about now. There we go. And no, that did not bump up our fragile unity. Okay, perfect. So we're going to head over here and advance this front with just this unit. I don't think this is much of a problem, to be honest. So they're working on this. We'll see if any of these guys decide to join, but I really don't think they should. They really, really should not. So we're continuing to work on these battles over here. With the Mexicans gone, we are now winning most of them. We're losing this battle against the Finns, but I do expect that to change. With Mexico out of there, I want these guys to be spread out among different fronts. They do not need to be on the same front. They really, really don't. We're about to hit 0 on the Russian war enthusiasm, so that's looking good. I highly doubt that they would be interested in giving us all of our territory. No, they don't want to do this. They disagree by 484 reasons right now. They're in bankruptcy, which is exciting. So we're going to get these munitions plants finished up when? 15 total weeks? Okay, that looks good. And we're working on other things besides. We're definitely seeing mounting costs here. No doubt about that. Yeah, 500k on ammunition now. Noted. So that's fine for the time being. I think mostly our problem is our sanctions that we've gotten, but I'm not too concerned about that. We're still positive financially. This is looking fine. No major issues right now. When are we going to arrive over here? We are there. Okay. Nobody's joined this as of yet. Although the North German Federation is leaning towards the Kazakh uprising, but they're almost out of time. We'll see if they actually join, but I doubt it. We're, of course, already fighting Russia, who would be the ones who would be interested in joining this. Okay, yep, nobody's going to join. Beautiful. So, we're going to just absolutely crush this. That's going to take almost no time or resources at all. Cool. Oh, we have nobody over here right now? They're currently traveling? That's mildly awkward, but it's fine. No big deal. I'm going to declare neutrality here. And medical cleanliness, 20% recovery rate or 10% recovery rate? The knowledge must be spread. Okay. So that seems reasonably fine. We are fighting over here now, and actually Russia just capitulated. And war breaks out with the Kazakh Uprising. All of our forces are currently heading over here. This is not going to go well for them. We did just take all of this territory from Russia. That's wonderful. And yeah, this is just free. Excellent. So it's like turbo over. We'll propose this peace deal as soon as they'll agree to it, but they have 600 reasons not to. I think we'll just have to wait for them to get occupied. For the time being, we should be able to turn down our military wages, which may allow us to drop taxes, although not yet. Not yet. Okay. We should probably work on getting these integrated immediately. So we should incorporate these states. Beautiful. Hello, pause menu. Excellent. So Perm is now ours again and is back under our control properly. That's great. We're working on incorporating that. And I would also like... no gold mines available. Noted. I'm thinking here about maxing out all of these locations. Perm has a big infrastructure debt at this moment. That's noted. And that infrastructure debt will move up a lot. For the moment, I'm going to allow these munitions plants to finish. They're 2 weeks out, so that's not too bad. Munitions plants are finishing almost now, but now. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to make sure that our agriculture is set up. Okay. We want to make sure that there's at least one of each size in these. And these are going on to the bottom of the list for right now. And that's fine. I'm going to put these resources on the bottom of the list as well. And in fact, we should be doing this in tens. There we go. Iron mines go in there. Lead mines go in there. Beautiful. We just took a huge amount of Russia's natural resources, for the record. Not all that I was hoping to take, but certainly a huge chunk of them. So all of those went onto the bottom of the priority list here. We'll work our way through that pretty quickly. And I want to check in on constructions. Okay. We're going to max these out that currently exist. And not you. Not you. We're going to max all of these out. This is probably going to put us negative financially. We'll keep an eye on that. And we'll need to definitely work on infrastructure and taxation capacity as well. We will let these... Not you. We will let these constructions finish here quickly. Oh, wow. 15 weeks. Okay. We need to go through then and do decrees here. We certainly need to do violent suppression up over here. So, like that. That should speed this up dramatically. Yeah, 5 weeks. Much, much better. 5 weeks, 3 weeks. Yep, that should do. Wild wells, huh? Where there's oil, there will be blood. Indeed. Okay, so we have some construction efficiency problems up this way. Although, that's to be expected, given what we have going on there. The U.S. just started a cut-down-to-size diplomatic play against us with the North Germans. Are we concerned about that, though? They're confident right now. Why? 4,000 versus 37,000. Why are they confident about this? They really shouldn't be. This is fine, though. I'm not actually concerned about that. Do they think that, like, this Kazakh uprising is a problem? Because it really isn't. They just won't accept the peace deal. It's over. They'll get there. And what are we at now for our infamy? 122? It is dropping. So we have no war goal here. What do we want to do? This is not that war goal. You mean this war goal? Yeah, we haven't added a war goal here, sure. We'll take war reparations. And do we want anything else? Not really is the answer. We want our notoriety to drop. So we'll take some war reparations there. We'll just have to defend our own territory. which should be fine. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see how this plays out. The US is not that strong, 4,000. North German Federation, 11,000. It's not that big of a deal right now, assuming that they don't have anyone else in this. Australia is not a concern, so I think it should be okay. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, and Lohan80, Ro Corvid, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.